Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak. It is the first day of Ramadan, and to be perfectly honest with you, I did not feel like making this video. It is the first day of Ramadan, but it's also one of the hardest days I've gone through in a while. So, of course, it's giving Ramadan couldn't have come at a better time for me. I think the fact that it's Ramadan is kind of the only thing that's really anchoring me so that I don't like just lose my ish. I just made Dhuhr prayer, so we're about halfway through the day. It's winter time, so the days are shorter, so the fasts don't feel as long and grueling as they usually do during the summertime, which is a blessing, and I'm grateful for that. Alhamdulillah, my fast is going pretty alright. I don't really feel hungry or like anything like that. I am kind of feeling fatigued and tired, but I don't think that's just due to my fast. I think that's just due to life circumstances right now. It's very stressful, very overwhelming, and I'm keeping the faith. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's what I'm doing. I think I'm just making this video because I promised myself that I would record my process of my journey, my life, and all aspects of it, including like motherhood, faith, my businesses, and just what I'm going through in my life in general. Like this channel is meant to just document that. And today is an especially overwhelming day. I'm not going to share why. It's just a very stressful time in my life right now. And all I have right now is my faith grounding me and, keeping me hopeful that things will get better. So whenever I watch this back in the future, inshallah, I'm in a better position and I can remember how I felt right here, right now, not wanting to show up, but showing up anyway and, keeping the faith. So, my kids are aware that it's the first day of Ramadan. They've been excited about Ramadan since last Ramadan. Like every moon that they saw in the sky is that the Ramadan moon? Is that the Ramadan moon? And I'm like, it's the moon, but it's not Ramadan. So now that Ramadan is here, they're excited. They've been chanting, it's Ramadan all day. And, I've been just really struggling internally. With all the stressful things that are going on in my life personally, but I've been just trying to keep it to myself. Like, I wipe my tears and like, oh yeah, it's Ramadan, but I want to just really kind of go all in with, their excitement. So on today's agenda, we're going to put a smile on our face. We're going to put a smile on our face. Smile, it's sunnah. And we're gonna hang up some Ramadan decor because nothing like welcoming Ramadan with some like welcome Ramadan signs, They love putting up Ramadan decorations and setting our intentions and things. I actually set my Ramadan intentions and goals a few weeks ago just to kind of make sure I was prepared when it came in, because today would have definitely been a hard day to kind of sit down and come up with some Ramadan goals and stuff because, life is lifing. So I'm really glad I did that in advance. So I am more than happy to share with you guys what I kind of put down for my goals this Ramadan. Let me see. Nope, not that one. See, I made this on February. See, I made my Ramadan goals. I made this on February 6th. So your girl was about 2-3 weeks. I was prepared. Okay, so I have the goals in categories. So my first goal is with the Quran, and I want to read Surah Baqarah all the way through at least one time a week. That's big for me because I am not a native Arabic speaker, but I have been trying to read Surah al-Baqarah in Arabic. I've been using transliteration and just kind of the audio of it too to kind of make sure I'm saying it right. It's really challenging for me, but I know that there's so many benefits of reading Surah Al-Baqarah, and I could of course just read it in English, but for some reason I just don't feel like I get the full benefit of it if I read it in English, because the Quran was sent down in Arabic, and while I'm sure there is benefits to of course reading it in English, I want the full thing. I want the full thing. And, Allah will reward my efforts. But, I feel like even though it's challenging, I'm sticking it through because, the Quran is not just some regular book, I feel like if I'm going in with my intentions being like, I want to read this in Arabic and it's challenging for me, but I'm still going to try, Allah will make it easy for me. And who knows, I might just wake up one day and like, it's just super easy out of nowhere. Anything can happen. It's a miracle. And then I also want to memorize Surah Al-Qaf. I've kind of been on that journey off and on for like a few months, honestly, all year. I did get up to I memorized the first 9 ayahs. And I know I can go through it all the way because I memorized Surah Al-Mulk by myself completely with no teacher or anything. It's just repetition and repeating it, and that's how I learned Surah Al-Mulk. So I want to of course read through Surah Al-Baqarah one time a week, and then I want to study and memorize Surah Al-Qaf. Second is Qiyam. Now, I don't get to go out to the masjid every night. I don't think it's realistic for me as a mom of 3. My husband works later in the day. I don't think it's realistic for me to be able to go to Taraweeh every night, even though I really want to. I want to be more involved in the masjid and community and things like that, especially during Ramadan. But I will not fret because my goal is to make Taraweeh at home every night. But Hadra, how are you going to do that? I don't know. I heard that you can do it at home and you don't have to do it in congregation, and the minimum amount of rakahs is 2. And I feel like that's really doable for me. So that's my intention, to pray Taraweeh at home every night, 2 rakats minimum. And then I hope to be able to go to the masjid at least one time for Taraweeh. That's on there too. So at least Taraweeh at the masjid once, very bare minimum, in this month. Or best case scenario, once a week. I don't know. We'll see. Anything can happen. Next is dhikr. Yeah, that's my girl. All Ramadan, we locked in. Okay, so my goal is to do dhikr on the 99 names of Allah. Listen, we're locked in, okay? I have been calling on Allah a lot more by his names, and I truly feel more connected to him when I do that. So every name that I learn that I feel like resonates with me, or it could be useful in my time of need, whatever, I'm a dhikr that. And then of course istighfar. My istighfar goal is 1,000 a day minimum, but 10,000 is the goal. Okay, I could do 10,000 a day. I really can. As long as it's on my finger, I can do 10,000 a day. And then lastly, for dhikr, I want to do 1,000 salawats on the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam a day. I feel like there's miracles in that. I've heard that there's miracles in that, and I'm trying to build my connection and relationship and knowledge of our Prophet, peace be upon him. And I feel like istighfar, sending salawat on him, is a great way to do that. I also, not on here, want to listen to the seerah of the Prophet too. I've never listened to it all the way through. I know that there's podcasts and series and things like that, but I would start them and not finish them. So it's not a concrete written goal, but I do want to do that because I have taken a break from my audiobooks and things like that aren't beneficial to me in this month. So listening to the seerah of the Prophet would be kind of a good replacement for those things that I'm not doing this month. All right, next is dua. Okay, so the dua emphasis this month is on mercy, forgiveness, and protection from the hellfire. Okay, for myself and my family and the ummah, because I don't want to see nobody in hell. Okay, I would not wish that on nobody but Netanyahu and his people in Epstein files and stuff. You know what I mean? And then personal interactions is my next category. And that is like no yelling and losing my temper at my family. Yeah. That's from my husband all the way down to my kids to the daggone cat. Okay? Yeah. I'm just going to be in control of myself. I'm going to be super zen when. And, you know, inshallah, may Allah make it easy for me because, you know, it's not easy always maintaining my cool. I'm pretty, like, chill for the most part, but I'm a little autistic, so things be grating on me, okay? I can lose my ish. But not this month. They're safe. And then lastly is charity. I want to donate daily. Okay, whatever I have that day, I want to donate. Ooh, that's a good reminder. I'm glad I looked at this because it's day one, so I got to donate today. So donate charity daily. And I figure if I'm donating daily, I don't ever have to wonder if I donated on Laylatul Qadr. Like every day is going to be hit. Okay? Inshallah. So those are my Ramadan goals. So yeah. Inshallah, may Allah make it easy for me, place barakah in my intentions, place barakah in my journey, and just, you know, make it very, 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 very easy and fruitful for me, and, you know, everyone benefits. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and put up the decorations with my kids. They're really excited. They've been waiting for me to do it, but I've been like lifing. Life has been lifing for me since I woke up this morning, and a little bit since I went to bed last night. But you know what? We're pushing through. We're not staying stuck in the negative, okay? Positive Polly. Life, I feel like if you can acknowledge that things are hard and like uncomfortable and just not ideal and just feel it. Like I've been crying all day off and on. Because what I'm going through is really hard. It's challenging for me, and it really requires me to lean into my faith and trust in Allah's plan for me, because what I'm going through is outside of my control, and it's difficult in so many different ways, but I trust in Allah, I have faith, and I believe that what is written for me is going to come, and what isn't will not, and whatever will happen is what is meant to happen. Like I refuse to stress, I refuse to worry, but I will feel what it is that I'm going through so that I can get through it with my faith, you know? But I'm not going to be like, oh my God, everything's fine. And it doesn't feel fine. But I know that Allah is the best planner. So that is how I'm moving. That is how I'm operating. And I won't subscribe to anything else. Like, I won't subscribe to anything else, especially if it's not beneficial. I will have hope, I will have faith, and I will believe that the best is what is coming for me. Yeah? Okay, so let's go decorate this house with these kids. And I might include what I make for iftar today. I'm kind of thinking like a little chicken curry. You know, chicken curry. Initially, when I first like thought of what to make for dinner, I was like, should I make fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and corn? Like that felt like ooh at the time. But now I'm just like, I don't know if I want to be in the kitchen frying chicken. You know, curry, I feel like it's easy, you know. To me, it's like, you know, just put everything in a pot and then it'll do its thing. Fried chicken, I don't know. I don't think I want fried chicken no more. So I think we're definitely gonna go with the curry, and I might make some naan bread from scratch. I don't know. I'm not the world's best baker, but I be doing stuff in the kitchen sometimes, you know. So inshallah, may Allah put barakah in these intentions for this video and allow everything to come together. I'm starting to feel better as I'm like talking to you guys. So I don't know. I really enjoy like making these videos and having a YouTube channel just to like be real, be honest, and you know, document my life, my journey. It's not always like sunshine and rainbows and roses. I don't think it ever is, but you know, I feel like with the right perspective, the right mindset, and a whole lot of faith, everything will be okay. First thing we have to do is iron out all the wrinkles, right?
What wrinkles?
Look, it's all wrinkly. It's gonna look weird on the wall if it's still wrinkled.
Because these little thingies.
Yeah. Alright. I'm really hopeful that it doesn't burn. That's the biggest thing. Oh, okay. Seems to be doing fine.
Ooh.
Alright. The wrinkles. Oh, baby, it's hot. Yeah, say that. This way it lays nice and like clean against the wall.
Oh, some got
Not like we just pulled it out. Okay, look at the comparison. Unironed, ironed. We have to decide, where do we want to hang these banners at?
Up there.
Where?
Up there, over the curtains.
Okay. So like on the sides of each curtain or on the side of the windows?
The side.
Okay, I can see that, like right there and right here.
Thinking like on the top or something.
Well, I could put the lights above the top right there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's myself.
Ta-da! The first sign is up.
Ramadan Mubarak.
Ramadan Mubarak! Oh my god, the first few ones are up. Alright, I'm gonna string the lights across the top. Those over here.
Mama.
Yes, baby. Ismael, come hold this. Ismael, plug it in at the thingy behind the plant. Ooh, very cutesy. These also came in the pack that I got these banners from. So I'm just gonna put these ones in the window because, yeah, Ramadan has all the letters. There's one little problem. Before we can put anything in the window to wish everyone a Ramadan Mubarak, the window's kind of dirty. Look.
Just to clean it. Baby wipes.
Baby wipes? No, we have a glass cleaner. We're gonna go ahead and use the glass cleaner, Girly Pop, okay? I mean, even though that's kind of doing a good job, but let's get the professional stuff.
Ramadan Mubarak. Happy Ramadan.
All right, let's spray it up.
Okay. Can I clean it?
Go ahead. You can spray. Issy, come help clean this window.
Mom, the teacher that was in my meeting actually cared about Ramadan.
Oh, you did? You told her that it was Ramadan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What did she say?
He said, oh, that's great. I need it fine.
I might have to, like, spread it out. We have that in the window. You guys want to go outside and read it? All right, let's go see what it looks like from outside. You definitely can barely see it, but it's there. Maybe when the sun is on the other side, you can see, but it's barely there. We know it's there. Okay, I went inside and I closed the curtain just to see if it made a difference, and not really. There's Issy. I do love how it looks in the inside though. I also have, hold on. I don't want you to pull it.
Two.
This is another sign that I had, and I actually made the sign when he was a baby, and it was his first Ramadan. So
Yeah, my first Ramadan.
I'm gonna go ahead and put these up probably in the kitchen. And first I gotta string it. So it's mostly strung. Let's see. Can you see what it says?
No, I don't.
Welcome Ramadan. I used to have it say Ramadan Mubarak, but like pieces got lost over the years. So, all right, let's go hang this one up.
Happy birthday.
It doesn't say happy birthday.
Happy Ramadan.
It says welcome
Welcome.
Ramadan.
Welcome to our Ramadan. Yeah, put it up.
Space it out a little bit.
Mom.
I think it'll be enough space. Right. Welcome Ramadan.
Welcome Ramadan.
What does it say?
Welcome Ramadan.
Welcome Ramadan.
It's a Ramadan.
Okay, I think, should we put some lights above this one too?
Yes!
Okay, we do have another set of lights. And ta-da! And this is what it looks like with the light. How pretty. Let me see, why is it? Oh, I wasn't showing the lights over here, but they're there.
Help, mommy, help.
Ta-da!
Help, mommy. Me.
You want to press this part? Bismillah. Appreciate. Almost.
I help you.
Yeah, we gotta knead it really well. Ooh. Ooh, how pretty. So beautiful. With the garlic and butter. Look at that. How pretty. It's so hot. Ooh. Look at that. Bone apple teeth.